Hello Libra, thank you so much for checking out my channel here at Reflexive Moon Tarot. My name is Sarah and I will be hosting this general reading for you for the full moon in Capricorn on July the 4th. And for that moon we will be channeling the positive influence of Capricorn, which is centered in ambition, in being structured and grounded, all at the same time. Oh, we got a cat knocking over some things. All right, that is what they do. So, the Capricorn full moon also is a good time for us to come to terms with some of our negative attributes. And the ones that are sort of related to Capricorn are kind of about being rigid, about being pessimistic and controlling. So those are some things that you may want to come to terms with or do some soul searching to see if there are areas in your life where you can make some more positive adjustments. All right, so base of the deck for Mildred, we have stick. Middle of the deck, we have moth reversed, and we have fish. I'm not sure. Okay, so I know that moth is about kind of like being drawn to something without really thinking about it. So kind of like blindly, just being drawn towards the light. You know how moths are drawn towards the light? It kind of zaps them. It gets the best of them. Moths are also represented by transformation. They begin as like a caterpillar, turning into a chrysalis, and then transforming. So there could be some blockages that you are experiencing with regard to changes that you're trying to make in your life. As well as, I'm just going to try and look it up here, the fish. I know culturally speaking, fishes kind of represent knowledge. So what is the word about fish for Mildred? Interesting. All right. So, pregnancy, but not pregnant. It's reversed. This could be also good fortune. It's kind of all over the place with the fish. Suspicion, and also unconscious thoughts, which makes a lot of sense when you think about the sign of Pisces. Deals a lot with like hidden or underlying emotions, feelings, things that come through within our subconscious. So you could be dreaming a lot. And the stick is kind of like, it's a branch, so branching out on your own, being a little bit more independent, having some more things that you want to do for yourself, not needing to have other people go with you, or just like your own likes and dislikes that you participate in that might be within or outside the home. But I would say that, going back to the moth, I would say that maybe you're transforming into a new version of yourself that is less clingy and not so hopelessly attracted to whatever you see as, whatever light you're drawn to. So those are some good things to think about. Let's see what tarot has to say for you, Libra. All right, so we have the Three of Wands. It is reversed. So starting off, feeling a little bit like there's a lack of foundation to the direction that you want to take. Usually that means that you haven't really set any goals or made a plan or even thought about what kind of plan you want to have, or even like something as basic as brainstorming ideas of things that you want to do that will have a good turnaround. So you want to make new friends, and then the good turnaround is like a nice new little group of friends or social circle or place that you like to go to visit and interact with on a small talk level. But in terms of ambitions, money-wise, it looks like, you know, you just didn't really plant the foundation that you had maybe intended. We have the Devil and the Knight of Swords. You might have gotten... So, like, there's a person, I would say, who is kind of a bit of a trickster, likes your attention maybe, but doesn't actually like to reciprocate the attention. They might not really have your back, or their plan is always to kind of like swerve around yours. It looks like you're kind of over that, though, overlooking the situation. You're not really interested in making plans with anybody anymore who doesn't really have your best interest, or who might actually be gossipy or dramatic, who doesn't really want to grow with you as well. And who might even go so far as to use you to kind of like feel better about themselves. Like we have, you know, this is sort of the quintessential shitty narcissist. Like not really that good at it. For whatever reason you're putting up with it, I don't know why, Libra. Please stop doing that. So you are in a spot where you're kind of like taking the time that you need to allow yourself to manifest and grow, to ripen, if you will. I mean, it's kind of boring, this stage usually. I mean, I find it boring. Does anybody really enjoy watching their berries ripen? Some people might like that. That might be, like, you might be living your best Seven of Pentacles life. But it's just kind of like it's kind of like a plateau. That's exactly what it is. It's just a plateau. It's just like straight terrain, and you'll get to the end when the end arrives, when it's good and ready. Moving forward onto greener pastures for the purpose of taking responsibility. That is what you have been working on in the recent past, and it was risky for you. You took a risk, but you really want to be there for yourself. And it looks like you have somebody that's got your back. And that doesn't necessarily have to be a person. That could be creator. That could be a community or a group of people that you belong to. Or even whatever skill set or institution you have behind you. The High Priestess reversed. So there are some things that you are ignoring, though, when it comes to your intuition, the knowledge that you have acquired in your life that is sacred from the divine, that is relevant to this, you know, your sacred feminine components, or your knowledge of learning, like knowing how to honor your the sacred feminine. That can be a lot of things, and it's not necessarily like you being a woman. It's you having an understanding the nature and dynamics of what it is to be you know, the feminine embodiment and what that means in this world, the glass ceiling effect, if you will, or any form of like gender or trans liberation. That is the knowledge that the High Priestess carries. And if you're not really paying attention to that, there's things that you need to like update yourself on. Update yourself on gender justice. Like, just look up gender justice even. I'm sure Google has a basic idea, right? So you want to learn the skills. You want to foster the social network. Your attitude is really great about what it is that you want to do in order to manifest some more money or to get healthier. So that's being around healthier people if you want to get healthy, or networking if you're trying to be a little bit more about your business and career. Okay. Within your environment, it looks like there's no painful heartache. Nobody is out to get you. Nobody is talking smack about you. It's not that bad. It might not be good, but it's not bad. So mediocrity is a gift at times. I'm sure there are people out there who would kill for some mediocrity in their life because they're sick of some shit. So count your blessings, but at the same time, when water runs dry, it doesn't really feel good anymore. So what can you do? How can you use your mind? How can you get creative again? Or how can you learn how to get back into some more excitement? What's something that's exciting for you? And maybe that's like, that might not be what you need. Like maybe people just see that you're not really that exciting. You're not really that like controversial. They may label you as like basic a little bit or something. Or also just that you're like fabulously minding your business. For once. Why not? And they might not like that. You never know. But you're fabulous. This is my favorite queen. You want to be this amazing queen of swords who is bright, who is super logical, emotionally intelligent. I really want this to focus, but it's just not happening. Emotionally intelligent and witty, charming, all the things that we want a brilliant mind to be, who also has the capacity to nurture others in their brilliance, to teach them, to be there for them. So that is a pretty bomb-ass hope to have, Libra. I commend you on that. The home front is not as lively as you like it to be, or, oh, pardon me, is not as it needs like a refresher. Rekindling your hearth fire, lighting a fire under your ass, or just sparking some new creative energy within your space. And that could be in the form of like even just lighting a candle and bringing in that fiery energy that gets it going. Or just, you know, when you think about fire, you know, just like fire within a relationship, like that spark of flame. You know, beefing it up a little bit. Because, I don't know, like you're ready to make decisions about things. You're ready to like build a future, maybe even have a family. Like, what does legacy look like for you? What does legacy look like for you? How do you see the future of your household? How do you want to build? Like, it's time to be honest with yourself about it. You don't really have anything to hide anymore. So, like, what's the deal? What's the deal? contracts, marriage, spiritual guidance. These are what's in this. This is what's in the cards for you. So I would say like a contract or an agreement, and it has to do with the domestic realm. It has to do with the sacred. It has to do with how you view the world, and it has to do with like spirituality, like maybe even so much as writing a will, or how you want things to be done when you move on to the next plane. It might be time to have that plan of action. So always good to have a plan, right? That's what Capricorn is also letting us know with this full moon in that sign. And thank you so much for checking out my channel, checking out this reading. If it resonates, please do hit that like and subscribe. If it doesn't, please do the same. And we will catch you next time. Take care and bye for now.